So people think Delta is just the Parquet with some extra features. That's true, but that's not true. So there's a deeper difference, and we'll make it simple. So Parquet file is just a file. So it's simply compressed file. It has columnar structure, so it's efficient definitely, and it's also good for batch reads, and it's perfect for storage. But it is only a file, so it's not a table. It has no schema enforcement. It has no time travel, versioning and all that features. So if two jobs write to the same Parquet folder at the same time, there will be a corruption. So if the schema changes, there will be a breakage. So if you delete a row, you can't. Basically, we need to rewrite the files manually. So Parquet is kind of dumb but efficient. So Delta table makes it smart, makes it governed, and it has that transactional table. So Delta table sits on the top of the Parquet, but adds a brain. So delta table gives you AC transactions. So multiple writers can safely write at the same time. There is no corruption happening. So the transaction log, basically the delta, there is like a transaction log. It creates a folder called underscore delta underscore log. So that tracks the metadata. It tracks the versions, schema, file label changes, and everything. So we can do the time travel as well. We can query the table as of yesterday or even 5 minutes ago. So there's a schema enforcement. So if there is any kind of schema mismatch, Delta prevents that. So there is upserts and deletes. Basically, we can use commands like merge into for that. So Parquet cannot do this without rewriting the entire files manually. So streaming, there is like a streaming and batch unification with the delta tables. It works perfectly for write stream, autoloader, batch writes, DLT, lakehouse ingestion. So it also has various queries for the performance optimization, like we can use the commands like z order, vacuum, optimize, data skipping, and all of that. And none of this exists in the Parquet, raw Parquet. So the Parquet is a folder that's full of files. However, a delta is like a real table that has a brain, and that maintains the history, schema, and the transaction safety. So you can consider this like both can hold the data, but only one understand the rules, transactions, updates, versions, and everything.